So basically, this episode 6 of Shy, I have to say, this episode was kind of pretty serious. It really got down to the point, got down really to the point. So basically, what this episode, Shy and Spirit are being summoned in outer space, or we'll say the heroes space or something like that, where they go to and where they go to and where they discuss their options and stuff like that. So they need Shy and Spirit to basically go up to the North Pole, which is basically called Antarctica. I do believe that's correct. I do believe is that. And one thing I kind of find surprising about Shy and the way that she really actually is and stuff like that. And I want to say that it seems to me that she hesitates a little bit when she's in battle. I don't know why she really does that, but I'm not saying that's a bad thing or anything like that. But she does kind of hesitate when she goes into battle. Means that she doesn't know what really much to do, basically in that formal way, basically that formal way. But I can tell that Shy when she goes out there to the battle, is just see some of her special attacks that she has, which she can use for her flames and stuff like that. That she can do, but which really could do. I'm really kind of curious, like how her powers that she's gonna be able to work through that, how she's gonna really actually gonna do them or anything like that. But I've expected something extraordinary to see from her, from what her powers can really actually can do, and what can they really actually can change from these differences, because the way that she is and stuff like that, and just the way that she's shy and stuff like that. But it seems to me that she really has gotten a lot of motivation in this episode, but she still lacks the one of the most important things basically in the episode, that she's still shy, and she still is. But she's not afraid to fight. She really is not. But the problem is I have with it basically with Shy is that she hesitates sometimes, and she basically really does. And the point I'm trying to make here is that it's not just because I don't like Shy or anything like that. It's just that Shy is basically that kind of person. Like when she's in battle, you can't afford to hesitate in battle. You cannot afford to do that, because if you hesitate in battle, I mean, you're probably going to die. That's probably what's basically going to happen is that. And one thing I definitely do want to mention is that her powers are seems to be she's learned how to control them. But I really don't feel like is she really learning how to use her powers in a proper manner. I don't think she didn't do really much training or anything like that basically in the last episode, and just trying to for her just to use her powers. Having the powers that she has is fire powers. It can be used in such different ways. It can be used in such different ways that nobody has ever used their power space before. Do I consider Shy as the most powerful female based in this anime? I disagree. I disagree because I just don't think that she's really basically actually is. I just think that Shy is just basic to me is that she's not learning how to use her powers more properly. But I fear is that Stigma may get in contact with Shy, and may get Shy to join their Stigma side if she were to get that ring. Just like what happened, I think it was like episode two. I think it was episode two or episode three. I can't remember. Her friend, like basically, she got turned into to a monster and stuff like that, and you just see what Stegler's really just trying to do. But if that ring were to fall on anybody at all, it'd be under Stigma's control. That's what I'm beginning to think it, because I see like these new characters, these new villains, popped up. It seems like there's some they're being summoned under the influence of Stigma. Now, Stigma is a character that he wants to undo the unnecessary or something like that, like with the people's hearts or something like that. But he's very dangerous. He's very powerful also as well too. His powers is kind of a little bit more difficult to really to explain, like what he really actually does and stuff like that. I don't know what kind of powers does he really has, but that kind of got me very curiously, because ever since with the ring slip onto each and every different person, he can basically, I think he can basically can control them, and basically just to do that. That's a likely very good possibility because I think this that he's trying to turn these heroes to over to being villains. That's what I really actually definitely do think. But one thing I also want people to really understand is that I don't think Stigma is not targeting just Spirit or any of the others heroes, but I think he's targeting Shy. But the question is, why is he targeting Shy really so much? Maybe there's some kind of differences that we really do not even know. Could we see Shy fall from grace? That's a very good possibility. That's a very good possibility. But I'm not saying it's most likely it's going to happen. But I have a feeling sometime based on later in this anime, or maybe possibly season 2, which season 2 has already been announced. From what I've heard, that I'm scared for Shy. I'm not gonna lie. I'm really am scared for her because it just seems to me that she has this problem that she basically that she has, and just the way that she is, and the way how she presents herself, basically in this anime and stuff like that. And I want to stress up really enough. I do like Shy as a character. I really do. She seems to be she's a very interesting character based in this anime. But one thing is just some of the things I have a problem with Shy is just that Shy is just being shy, and she hesitates too much, But I don't feel really think that she's not using her powers more properly. That could be a bad thing. That could be a good thing. That could be either one of those things. That could be a very good possibility. But I'm just saying is that I just don't know if Shy is really to take on Stigma yet. I think Shy needs more training. She really does. Because the reason why I'm saying is that, especially with the power with the fire powers that she got, yes, she is strong. She's very strong using it, but she's not using it in the proper way. That's what it feels to me, and that's what it basically feels to me. One thing I also want to mention is that I feel like this anime is getting kind of rushed because I don't think they're not filling some other gaps that I would think that they will talk about, or any other things that I really don't even know about. I mean that's a very good possibility, but I'm just not really so sure. But yeah, anyway, so that's it for this review. Tell me what you guys think. You guys like this video? Do you guys like this episode? You guys like this episode? Do you guys think it's good? You guys think it was bad? You guys think it was so and so? Whatever. What you guys would say? But yeah, anyway, since I'll see you guys there. Take care. Always have one day. Don't forget to subscribe. Please consider subscribing. Please hit the notification bell also too. Let me know you guys watching my videos, and please give me a thumbs up or give me a thumbs down, or just give me some comments and tell me how you guys feel about the episode. And I ask you guys please be very respectful down the comments below. That's all I can ask. I'm not demanding respect or anything like that, but that's just all I'm just asking. But yeah, anyways, this is on the X. I'll see you guys there. Take care. Hope you have one day. Take care. God bless. Merry Slowly. I love you guys. Please safe. I remember stay blessed. Love you guys. Take care. Bye.